Family members of 4 murder victims traveling hundreds of miles to Butler County seeking justice. Thanks a lot for joining us here at 5:30. I'm Mike Dardis.
And I'm Ashley Kirkland. Today, they sat in court as prosecutors continued to call more witnesses in Gurpreet Singh's retrial. WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson is live outside the courtroom. And Karen, you spoke to the victim's family. How are they doing?
Yeah, no, Ashley, even though there was a hung jury the first time around, they tell me they have not changed their minds. They say they believe with their entire heart that Gurpreet Singh is the one who killed their 4 family members, including Singh's own wife, his in-laws, and his wife's aunt. Singh, however, maintains his innocence.
It's been 5 years. Like every day we cry, we fight for justice.
5 years and 2 days since Gary Hans and Jasdeep Singh lost their mother, Amarjit Kaur, along with their aunt, uncle, and cousin.
The worst part is looking at those pictures. It's really hard again and again watching those blood and all those bullets. It's really hard.
Today, they felt the need to leave the courtroom as those images were on display in Gurpreet Singh's retrial. Westchester Police Sergeant Eric Couch processed the quadruple murder crime scene.
Amarjit here, Amarjit here.
He explained where the victims' bodies were located in relation to shell casings.
And so this shell casing would be located under her body.
Correct.
And why he does not believe there was any forced entry into the apartment that night, which could point to the prosecutor's theory that the victims knew their killer.
I did not see any indications that the door was kicked or any kind of tool was used to open the door.
The defense believes someone did force their way in.
If the door is maybe cracked open with the security chain locked, would that be consistent with what you found if someone had ripped that or pushed it open and that ripped off the door?
It appears that somebody opened the door with a chain on it.
As more evidence is presented, including footage from officers' body cameras.
Please help them! We got you. Please help them!
These brothers say they can't help but look at Singh and think,
when he called 911, he's a big liar and he's a big actor as well. He pulled the trigger to own my family.
And Gary and Jasdeep have traveled to Butler County multiple times over the last 5 years. One lives in Australia, the other in Canada. I asked them earlier, what is it that keeps bringing you back? And they said, aside from justice, it's love for the family members that they lost. Reporting live tonight in Hamilton, Karen Johnson, WLWT News 5.
And Karen, Gurpreet Singh and his wife, they had 3 children together who thankfully were not home when their mom was murdered. Any idea how they're doing?
Yeah, they did have 3 children. They were young children, too, 11, 9, and 5 years old. I asked Gary about that today. I asked him about them. He said they are living with family members out of state, out west. He says they are doing great, though. They are with relatives, and they are surrounded by support and love.
Karen Johnson reporting live. Thanks so much, Karen.